Guys, I'm really unhappy with all of you because what we're doing is first day in pockets on this. And yes, I know you can hear the dogs out there and I don't care. Go to Ember Shirt Co. Use my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, save 10% at checkout on anything at Ember Shirt Co. And if you purchase my shirts, which this isn't one, and send me a picture of it, I'll put it in the background. So let's turn this around and take a look at this. But first, you guys know what time it is. Turn down the volume. Here comes a little bit of music. Hideous. Tell you this is singularly the most egregious affront upon the knife community I've ever seen. In the entire time I've been in the knife hobby and the about 10 years I've run this channel, I can't think of a time where I have ever literally wanted to throw a knife away so badly. This is the epitome of a horrible knife. So let's just go ahead and get into it because I've been carrying it since after Monday's live feed. And I got to tell you, it's every bit as bad as it looks. So what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at some sort of material that they're calling stainless steel that is done in a recurve Tonto with a recurve here. I will not be sharpening this one, guys. I am going to sharpen the blue one. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to sharpen it. This one has reached a point after 1 day of use where it is now unsafe. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one apart because I just, in the benefit of my own safety, it has now become unsafe. As you can see, watch that. You can literally watch the lock bar and blade flex now. And all I did was cut down a box. So are these safe? No, I did the video yesterday or on Monday. It was, are these knives safe? So what are we looking at? We are looking at a very thick, very uncomfortable, very fat handled knife. The ergos on it are non-existent. This is by far the worst feeling knife I've ever carried. And even the pocket clip being as bad as it is not the worst point of it. Like, it's not just that it's bad in hand, which it is because it's tip down only, which means the pocket clip is way up here in the most egregious place you could put a pocket clip, but it's a horrible pocket clip. But on top of that, can you see how big this gap is? This catches everything. And I mean everything. It catches headphone cables. It catches light cables for the lighting. I've knocked my lamps over twice today because I was carrying this. It catches everything. And then you have this really tight point right here where the other side is, because it's embossed on both sides, and it literally catches, and then you can't get it out of your pocket. So the only way to take this out of your pocket is to pull up on it and lift up. And on top of that, when you pull it up out of your pocket, right? So it's in your pocket, you pull it up, and your natural instinct is to go like this and open the knife. No, it doesn't come out of your pocket. Well, it comes out of basically when you pull it up, it comes out of your pocket like this. And you cannot address your cut. You have to completely rotate the knife. The action on it is non-existent. It is because it's an assisted. You can see the little, where's it at? Let me see here. Where's it at? Can I show you the spring? Can you see it? There's a little pin there. There it is. So that spring is basically inside here. You can see that little pin right there. That is what tensions your spring right there. And so it's not done well as an assisted opener anyway. These are just plastic scales on crappy stainless. This is actually, you can move this. This is actually, you can see how I've shifted it over. This is actually part of the construction of the knife. I was going to take this out, but it's the only thing that holds this part together. This is absolutely not sharp. Here, let's go ahead and get a piece of cardboard. I have a piece of cardboard at the ready for this. I was testing it before we did this. Let's go ahead and check the seatbelt cutter. One, if you can get it in there, the material that you're wanting to cut, which because it's a very thick handle and it's at a weird angle, it doesn't cut. It's not sharp enough to cut even soft flyer cardboard. So that's completely non-functional. Let's see, what else about this is there anything good about this? I'm not seeing anything good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift right now. I did a cut test with this yesterday. So we're gonna go cut some cardboard up real quick. So here comes that video. All right, well, might as well get this thing out and test it. Hideous, hideous, hideous. It's so uncomfortable. Not really sure if it's actually. And I think that's all it has. I think that's all it's got. There's nothing left in it. It's really not so much cutting as it is tearing. So there we go. There was our edge retention. It made it almost through a box before it just started tearing it. I blame you all for this. I blame all of you for this. As you guys saw, that did not cut anything very well for very long. I've actually had to touch it up on a ceramic rod like 3 times since yesterday. You can see here that forward edge is just pretty much worthless. Look how thick that is. So on top of everything, it doesn't even have any good ergos. And then this black paint. So this is a coat of paint on top of the black paint to make it look embossed and stand up. Well, all that did was add friction. Literally cut down 1 box. I could not finish a box. In hand, it's hideous. I want you to look at how it's just the worst knife ever thought of. So the reason I'm doing this is because, well, one, it's fun that we're carrying this. Like, I'm doing this because we agreed that I would carry the knife. I let you guys vote. But the fact is, the whole kind of thing was we were going to do it to see, how bad are these knives? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you paid $10 for this knife, I feel that you probably paid $9 too much. This is not, in my opinion, and this isn't coming from a knife snob. I'm carrying, this was in my pocket with this morning. I do carry a lot of much better, much more expensive knives, but I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of cheap knives. This is so much worse than I ever expected it to be. And it doesn't bode well. This is the second day I've had this knife in pocket. And it doesn't bode well that it's already developed in just 2 days. It's developed such a unsafe amount of just what I consider ridiculous blade play that puts it to the point where it's unsafe. The fact is, there's a lot of people buying these. And so this is one of those buyer beware things. These are garbage. They are not worth the shipping. Like, if we had not bought enough items on that show that day, we would have had to pay shipping on these knives. And the fact is, they had this listed as a $90 value, 3 knives. It was 3 knives for $29, but it was a $90 value. I do not believe that's even close to accurate. So it's sad that these deceptive practices happen out there. This is something that they do a really good job of portraying these knives on Cutlery Corner Network and some of these other places. They do a pretty good job of portraying these as, oh, they're actually not too bad. They're like a $30 knife. They are absolutely not. These are hideous and horrible. Now, I do have to say that the one I was carrying first, this one, is the one that's going to go in my pocket probably later today, because I honestly don't think this is going to make it through the rest of the day, because I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. I have to cut up some cardboard. And as we know, this is my day-to-day carry now. I am still reviewing knives. We're going to I'm carrying this, so I have to do some stuff with it. But like day-to-day tasks that I do throughout the day typically are carried out by my Norseman, which this has replaced. This in no way, shape, or form is going to be able to accomplish any of those tasks. I think this one might. So when we take this one out of the rotation as soon as it quits working, which I imagine is going to be soon, I don't think this is going to make it through a second day of carry. I'm going to replace it with that one, and we might be able to give this one a better review. This is a much more functional blade shape and things like that. But these knives, these Cutlery Corner Network, Elite Edge, and the Frost Cutlery knives, they truly are the worst knives on the market. And I can honestly say that, having had a lot of bad knives. I've had United Cutlery knives that were way better than this. At least they were functional knives. So I don't know. I guarantee there's no heat treat on this. Like I said, it wouldn't even cut. It peeled, that edge peeled away. I am going to sharpen this one today to get it ready to go in the rotation, and I'm probably going to film that either today or tomorrow. I think 2A Dave, one of my paying members, is coming down. But if you guys were wondering, are they even worth it? I'm not going to lie to you. This knife is so much better. I wish I had agreed to carry this. This is actually, I would consider this actually a knife. This is an actual usable product. It's a lot more ergonomic. It's got a lot more stuff going for it. These truly are, they're horrible. And the fact that companies sell them at an inflated price of, even at $10 per knife, that's an inflated price. They're horrible, and they should be called on that. So these are horrible. This is horrible. I blame you all for this. Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts. Guys, all joking aside, this is fun, but this is the worst knife I've ever owned. I did purchase this. You guys bought it, right? I guess I really can't say that I bought it. You guys bought it. I just did the paperwork. So it's horrible, and I'm going to try and find a way to break this one because I can't continue to carry this one. It's not only horrible, it's just unusable. So that's it on this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, but please try to tell me why. I can't change it if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. But if you hit the bell icon, make sure that you get your notifications turned on your device, or you will not get notified of everything I do, which is usually 2 videos a day or a video and a live feed a day. So a lot of content. Other ways you can do it, though, if you want to support the channel financially, they're down in the description below. I have a tier-based membership that gets you different benefits based on tier. Go through the tiers, pick the tier that works best for you, gets you what you want. But remember, everyone saves $5 off on my sharpening service, and everyone that's a member also gets access to my gilded server, which is a lot of fun. Other ways you can do it, I have affiliate links down below where you can purchase some of the items you see on the channel. I've got tools, knives, stones, all that stuff, list of recommended EDC stuff. And I also have now Coffee Company. If you don't want politics in your products, it's just coffee. No politics, no pandering. And the final way is I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. I mentioned that at the beginning. Anything that you purchase on Ember Shirt Co., you can use my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. CrazySharp saves you 10% at checkout. And if you send me pictures of you wearing my merchandise, I will put them in the videos. Guys, I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. We'll do more goofy stuff like this. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.